Hi everyone, Rainy Bastarash here with the American School of Hypnosis. And in today's video, I'd like to speak to you about 5 super advantages of bringing yourself to the now and how to get there. But before I begin, I'd like to welcome those to the site that are new. And if you haven't subscribed already, invite you to subscribe by clicking on the button below and on that bell so you can be notified when we have new materials like this coming up that can help you. So let's go ahead and get started. The first reason to come to the now is because the now, which is also known as the alpha theta state, is where you're more open to suggestion than any other time. So if you want to program yourself, whether it be doing self-hypnosis, affirmations, guided imagery, or just to wish on something to attract it to you, that's the best state of mind to be in for it. Number 2, being in the now immediately stops stress. Isn't that awesome? Think about it. Most people spend approximately 80% of their life in a state of stress. And just bringing yourself to the now can stop that, because stress exists in the past and in the future, but not in the now. Number 3, bringing yourself to the now helps you to open your immune system. Now, having a strong immune system, especially in today's day and age, is extremely important to help you to resist diseases, disorders, and to help you recover quickly. Now, if you're interested in learning more about your immune system, we just created an immune system mini course. If you click on the link below, you'll learn 50 plus more ways to be able to open your immune system, to reduce stress, and to be able to be so much healthier than you are now. So click on that link below this video. Okay, number 4, bringing yourself to the now opens your creative mind, or what they call your original thinking, your frontal lobe. You cannot have original thinking if you're stressed. That means if you're in the past or in the future or worried about things and stressed, you're relying on your past memories, your past experiences to make decisions. If you want to do something different and not always make the same decision, you need to open your creative thinking, your frontal lobe, your original thinking. And bringing yourself to the now allows you to do that. And number 5, bringing yourself to the now helps you to disconnect from all this busyness, this craziness, this stress going on, and brings you to a place where you can relax, be at peace, and unwind. So those are 5 great reasons to be in the now, but how can you get there? Well, I also have 5 ways to show you how to get there. Keep in mind that all the different ways that help you to bring you to the now have to do with focus. Because when you're thinking about all the different things, thinking about, oh, what am I going to do this afternoon at work? What am I going to have for dinner? What are the kids doing right now? When you're thinking of all those things, you're thinking of the past and the future, and you're not in the now. I guess you could say you have the monkey mind. You need to calm that down. To be in the mind, you need to focus. So here's 5 things you can do. Number 1, you can focus on ocean waves. If you're near the ocean, because I'm just a few miles away from it, you can look at the waves or just imagine waves coming in from the ocean. Or you can have a little video of it. But by focusing on them, and even counting them if you want, it helps to bring you to the now. Just like if you were lying down and looking up at the clouds and watching the clouds forming into different animals or things and trying to figure them out. That focus brings you to the now. Now, you might not have the ocean and you might be indoors, so you don't have any clouds to focus on. So here's something else that you can focus on. Your own hand. Have you ever looked at the palm of your hand? I don't know if you can see from over here, but in the palm of your hand, you have all these different lines. So if you begin looking at the lines on your hand, let's see, I'm going to bring mine really close to you, okay? If you see those lines, how many letters can you form from those lines? Let me see there. This way you can see me too. Okay, I'm gonna try to peek over here. All right. Okay, so it looks like we have an M right here. We have a W, if you want to put it the other way. So there's your W, there's your M. You have a V. And if you want to get real creative, turn it around, that can be an E. But just by focusing on your hand and looking at all the letters that you can make, as you begin focusing on it and coming up with more and more and more, you're focusing on this, on one thing, not everything else. That brings you to the now. Something else you can do to bring yourself to the now, let's say you want to bring yourself to the now and actually start meditating or something, counting your breaths, okay? Count your breaths and focus on it. As you're breathing, 1, 2. Count your breaths, but give yourself a certain number, because you can keep on counting your breaths and thinking of other things. But if you count breaths, let's say go up to 7, and say, I'm going to do that again 2 or 3 times. And once I can do it 2 or 3 times without messing up, then I'm in the now. Because what happens? Go ahead and try it. You're going to be, if you have a busy mind, you're going to go 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, gee, I was supposed to stop at 7. So start over, because you got to go at least 2 sets without messing up. So 1, 2, 3. Where was I? You lose count and you have to start over again. So once you can do it for 7, twice is good, but if you have the time, 3 is even better. By the time you've done 3 complete sets without overcounting, interrupting, losing your place, you're in the now. You're in the alpha theta state. It's kind of like a light daydreaming state. When you're daydreaming, you're also in that same state. And finally, number 5, you can bring yourself to the now simply by closing your eyes and taking 3 deep breaths. That's what we do at the beginning of our hypnosis sessions, guided imagery sessions. Why? Because simply closing your eyes blocks out 80% of beta activity, approximately 80%. So right now you're in the beta state, which is dominated by your 5 senses, your busy senses. You're doing so much. When you close your eyes, that blocks out the majority of it, because you're not seeing all the different things in front of you on the side and the peripheral vision. So it blocks out an awful lot of the busyness. And taking the 3 deep breaths helps you to slow down. And once you slow down, you're in that alpha theta state, which is a state where you can do affirmations, where you're open to suggestion, where your immune system opens, where you have your frontal lobe open and you have your original thinking, where you can relax. So you can see it's a great opportunity for you, a great thing to practice. So if you'd like to learn more about ways that you can program your mind, about our hypnosis courses, and all the things you can do to help yourself with them, go ahead and click on the links just below this video telling you all about it. And in fact, in one of the links is our free 446-page clinical hypnosis manual. So even if you don't take a class, that book has information in it that can and will change your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.